Hello and welcome to episode 160 on the Online Trainers Podcast. Today's topic is why information is killing you.
Hello and welcome to the Online Trainers Podcast, where we go behind the scenes to uncover the latest tactics and strategies top trainers around the world are using to get more clients, dominate their marketplace, and get their clients amazing results. There is absolutely no fluff here. I'm your host, Lynn Trin.
Now, I think you already know what this rant's going to be about, but I thought I would do a podcast on this very, very cold Melbourne morning in May. Now, one of the biggest things that I struggled with, particularly when I started to grow in the years of 2014 and 15, was consumption of information and why I thought consumption was good. This is where the world's kind of heading to, right? 2014 and 15, I was consuming like a mofo. I mean, I would buy courses because I would see a guy and he would be sharing his lifestyle on a boat on an island, and I was like, I want that. And this was before, like I know, I bought one of those lifestyle courses, I know. But this was before it started like killing it on Facebook and you know, it became spammy as hell. But anyway, back then I had pain. And my biggest pain was lack. It was lack of money, it was lack of certainty, it was lack of security. I was living in what I call a scarcity state. I was fearful, right? Most of my primary motives were driven by fear of lack, not having enough. And so a lot of the times I was trying to escape from that. And in escaping from that, I thought the best way to escape from it was to consume information and learn more, right? As you do, naturally. And I'm sure that if you're in that state and space right now, you might be feeling the same way. But what I started to notice was as soon as I started to consume more information, I would feel great. I'd feel like awesome. And then I'd apply it, right? I don't know how many of you guys like take on information, but then you apply it and you apply it half-assed. Because the shit that I was applying was half-assed. I wouldn't ever go all in. I would not apply it with the ultimate belief that I would succeed. And here's the reality. What I learned from that is if I do things and I don't have belief in myself that it will happen, then I'm not going to succeed. Like, let's say you deadlift at the gym, and if you're trying to hit a PB or a PR and you're deadlifting, I don't know, 500 pounds, and you walk up to the bar and you don't think you got it, you don't got it, right? It's just not going to happen. How many times has that happened for you? But on those days that are on, and I'm feeling like, holy crap, I'm going to rip this mofo off the floor, I'm on, and it just comes off. So that's one of the things to prove to you that if you have the belief and you take massive action, you'll get the result. Back then when I was consuming, I didn't have the belief because I was in this fear and scarce state. I was unsure of myself. I wasn't certain. I hadn't done work on me to construct myself as a leader, right? And so what would happen was I would take action. I would not have a lot of belief, and the result was sucked because I didn't have the belief. So the reality was, here's the reality, I failed, and then I kind of blamed myself until I got into another pain point, which was 3 months down the track, getting into that cycle of, you know, not having enough, lacking fear money, and once again, another Facebook dude would pop up telling me of his product launch and how amazing I should do with product launches. And then I tried a product launch, because as you do, I read the book, bought the course, tried a product launch, got, I think, about 7 people paying me $47 for my course, and felt really demotivated because that was a lot of work. That was really, really a lot of work. But this went on, and the more it went on, the more demotivated I got. You see, it was a pit. It was a cycle of negativity because I didn't have the one thing that I needed to make this succeed, and that thing was belief. You see, the reality is if you are consuming information right now, but you don't have the belief and you don't take the action upon it, it's going to kill you. It really is. Because here's the thing, you have to imagine this, right? When shit gets tough, and shit will get tough when you're building your business, things will get hard and you need to make a breakthrough and step out and punch a wall. You're going to be like, oh, I'm not too sure if I want to punch that wall. That wall seems a little bit tough. I'm going to punch the next wall. Or if you're walking down a road and you come to a stop and you don't know where you are, and there's 3 different paths there, and you've got 3 different options, guess which path you're going to take? You're going to take none. Because I guarantee you, as soon as you start walking down one path, it gets dark, it gets foggy, it gets cold, it gets misty. You're going to start questioning yourself. How many times have you done this walking in a park and you've gone the wrong direction? And you're like, And it's the most frustrating thing. That's what's going on inside of your brain when you have too many options and you haven't taken action on it. And so the reasons why I'm doing this podcast today is to allow you to understand that, holy shit, you need to do the work. You need to come up with belief, and you need to come up with massive action to go out and save yourself from this cycle. This vicious cycle that I was on for about 2 years. And you know what saved it? I'll tell you exactly what saved it. So much pressure. So pressure of succeeding. Pressure of going, holy crap, okay, I just bought a new house for $1 million and I don't know how I'm gonna come up with the money, but okay, we'll do it. And by doing that, God, did I have some sleepless nights? But this is where the amazing breakthroughs come from. And I know what you're thinking, because I hear this a lot. And when I give the idea of pressure, people are like, but no, you're an exception. People crumble under pressure. And tell me a person, and let me know this because it's super, super interesting. Tell me a person who has failed under pressure. And I'll tell you this, it's generally more people succeed than they fail. Okay? Why I know this is I need you to understand and have a look back at your maths assignment in high school when you didn't do the maths assignment, and 80% of people didn't do the maths assignment until the night before, and they got it done and they stayed up for an all-nighter and finished at 6 a.m. in the morning. That's what pressure does. It allows you to take action in spite of fear. It allows you to overcome any fear. It's the strongest thing that you can do for yourself. And if that's the thing that you need to get going, well, so be it. So with that being said, go and take massive action on this podcast. Go and crush your day. But more importantly, let me know how you are going inside. We're nearly halfway through 2017. I was going to say 16, but goddamn. Let me know and have a fantastic day.
Alright, if you enjoyed this podcast, please leave me a 5-star review on iTunes, and feel free to leave a review, and that way I can respond and I can take that on board in developing content to serve you. Now, if you're not a part of the Online Trainers Club on Facebook, please do yourself a favor and be a part of the conversation. That's where I add daily tips, tricks and strategies on how you can build out funnels, how you can get more clients, and ultimately become a better online coach. Thank you for listening.